the digital insurance company that hopes to offer competitive rates with the help of big data and AI technology. The firm only went public in July last year, but is in a huge growth phase. As you can see from the stock right now, trading lower in the session, despite the company reporting estimate-beating fourth quarter results. Lemonade offers renters, home and pet insurance in the United States, contents and liability insurance in Germany and in the Netherlands. And I'm pleased to say we're joined by Lemonade CEO and co-founder Daniel Schreiber. Daniel, great to have you with us. Big expectations, I think, coming into these numbers. Sometimes it's tough to meet them. Talk to me about growth, because this is what you guys seem to be all about. I remember looking at you when you first IPO'd and you were covered 27 states, I believe, in the United States, and now you've got the whole country, plus you've expanded into Europe. You have a lot going on.
Absolutely, and it's been a really exciting year for our business. It's been a pretty dramatic year on a global basis as well, but for us, it's been phenomenal. So we've just wrapped 2020, just reported our results today. You're talking about 87% year-on-year growth and doubling of marketing efficiencies, even as we're pretty much doubling our business. So a lot of the fundamentals of the business are really beginning to kick in incredibly powerful ways. And during that time, we've really changed some of the fundamentals. So as you said, we're now offering not only homeowners insurance, which we did for the first 4 years of our existence, but we added pet insurance and we've just added life insurance. And in addition to Germany and the Netherlands, we've recently just launched in France and done all of that during lockdown. So we're really beginning to see tremendous symbiosis between different geographies, different products, and that feedback loop is kicking in powerful ways, which have been driving our business in a way that we're very grateful for.
Just go back to basics here, because it is the fundamentals that matter, and this is why you're trying to be such a disruptor to the insurance industry, because you're simply trying to use unique data-driven ways to price risk and estimate how you can provide insurance to people for various different products, do it more competitively, but also, in the end, hopefully make profits and make money. Just describe how you are different as a company.
I think our differences are twofold. So we established Lemonade 5 years ago, and we created everything from scratch, every line of code, but also all the licenses. So Lemonade is a fully vertically integrated company where we are not dependent on incumbent carriers, and that allowed us to reimagine everything about Lemonade. So it starts off with a business model. Insurance companies are usually distrusted, at times despised by consumers, even though they are basically in the business of helping you out in the hour of need. And that deep distrust is rooted in a business model that is perceived by consumers as being conflicted. If I make a claim and if you pay me, well, if you pay me, I'm happy, but you're unhappy, and vice versa. So we're fighting over the same coin. Lemonade went back to basics, and we said we want to use all the science of behavioral economics and game theory to reimagine the business model and create a structure whereby we never make money by denying claims, and we are aligned with consumers. And then, having created that aligned business model, which is highly differentiated from how the rest of the industry works, we then digitized everything. Insurance companies tend to be 100 years old, 150 years old, some in the UK are 300 years old. We really built everything from scratch. So you buy insurance with Lemonade on your app. The median time to buy a policy is about 90 seconds.
Wow.
We pay claims instantaneously on the app. About a third of our claims are paid in 3 seconds using AI and machine learning. So it is not only in the back end that we're using data sets to price and bring amazing products to market. And indeed, customers can oftentimes save about 50% by switching to Lemonade, but it's also delivering an experience that is fundamentally reimagined and reconstructed using the very best of technology. So you can buy insurance in your pajamas in a few seconds and get paid with the same speed and simplicity, no paperwork, no faxes, instant everything.
Yeah, and I think the hope here is if you have that degree of customer satisfaction, then you keep fraud down as well, which is another key aspect of this as well. One of the things that leapt out at me, and you've touched on it, in the fourth quarter, the sequential growth rate of customers with multiple policies outpacing the growth of single policies by 5 times. So you're literally managing to cross-sell to products, to people. I think one of the other things that also really annoys customers about insurance is you're not paid for loyalty. You tend to have to shop around at the end of the year when your policies run out, and you can generally find a better deal somewhere else. How do you treat not only cross-selling, but when people renew their policies?
Yeah, so it's true. A lot of insurance companies have a loyalty penalty.
Right.
They'll actually raise your prices on the assumption that you're a customer for life. We really try never to take our customers for granted. So we have none of that. And indeed, we're seeing levels of customer loyalty and customer satisfaction that are not familiar in the insurance space. One of the universal measures of that is something known as NPS, Net Promoter Score. And Lemonade is in the 70s to 80s range, which is where Tesla is and where Apple is. But insurance companies tend to be in the single digits. So you're seeing levels of customer delight and customer satisfaction that are, I think, without parallel in the industry. And indeed, if you go in the US, our largest market, to any of the destinations where consumers rank their insurance companies, Lemonade will routinely, in the eyes of consumers, outrank all of the other insurance companies. We came in #1 for renters insurance, #1 for homeowners insurance separately, and we've since launched 2 new products. And that has really led to a level of loyalty and customer adoption that is about an order of magnitude faster than what you see elsewhere. We ended 2020 with 1 million customers after 4 years in market. The most loved brand in the United States, other than Lemonade, is USAA, which is a phenomenal company. It took them 47 years to get to that kind of a landmark of 1 million customers. So you're seeing something like a 5 to 10x acceleration relative to what the incumbents have been able to do until now. So I do think that reimagining everything, being customer-centric, giving an incredible experience, not taking customers for granted, and simplifying the entire process with an aligned business model is proving itself. And we're seeing that in the growth numbers that you alluded to earlier as well.
And we'll come back soon and we'll talk about profitability as well. Daniel Schreiber, CEO and co-founder of Lemonade. Fantastic to chat to you. As always, there's never enough time. Great to have you on. We're back after this.
Thank you.
Thank you.